Ruinberg, the map where dreams were crushed and hope is lost. For some teams and others, dreams come true. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tank selection. Green Torp, what do we have?
We have a KV5 again.
The
Wreak
moving
Havok.
wall.
Yes, sir. And remember, Wreak Havok was not the team that used the KV5 last time around. They're switching it up on Ruinberg. 2 T69s, 2 AMX 1390. So very interesting. They got the moving wall, but they also have super good speed. With the T69s, they have, I would say, mediocre to really good speed. And then, of course, those AMX 1390s can book it hard.
And they are booking it right now as they come halfway up through the map. On the west side here, I'm actually kind of surprised by this amount of aggression, but are they just going to hold back?
Other side is 2 AMX 5100s, an IS-3, a T69, and an AMX 1390. So very well-rounded. Simplistic, choosing more, I would say, DPM rather than getting the conventional health, which is, 2 IS-3s. But, of course, them starting to the north side makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but this strat we've seen before out of Wreak Havok. The second I saw that KV5 and I saw Sarge driving it, I remembered instantly. We've seen this out of Wreak Havok. And guess what? This is a very tricky strat. This is interesting because the KV5 off into the east over there is going to try and draw all of the attention of the enemy team. And when that happens, guess what? You've got 2 1390s and 2 69s, a highly mobile reactionary force to come in and flank and jump on whoever they want, whilst that KV5 makes the best of himself. Sarge is a very good tanker, and I expect he will be absorbing as much damage as he can in his KV5 during that fight.
Taking a look at the stats of the KV5 real quick. We have 1,780 HP. Whole armor 180 to the front, 150 to the sides, 140 to the rear. Turret 180 to the front, 150 to the sides, 140 to the rear. 107mm gun, alpha damage at 300, 219 potential penetration, rate of fire 7 rounds per minute. Excellent armor and HP, fast for its size, believe it or not. It can actually, be a point man. Slow turret and hold traverse speed, low penetration. Codename Object 225. Designs were complete in 1941 for this tank. No prototype was ever built, though, but it did help with more advanced features for other Russian heavy tanks.
An AMX 5100 can unload its entire round and normally kill anything in its path. Guess what? Guess what? The KV5, if it unloads the entire round, it's a 50% chance that you kill the KV5 based on the rolls.
Yep, because 1780, the average damage output of an AMX 5100 is 1800. So you have a 20 HP difference just on the averages alone.
And remember, it can range 25% up and down. So again, 50% chance that you're going to be able to kill that KV5. And he's like, please kill me, guys.
Bring
please.
It.
I'm crossing the map.
Rookkill, is this a smart decision? Is this part of the plan? I know you said it was tricky.
Definitely. Okay, now if we go and look at my screen here, I'm getting to Sarge just now. Now, if we turn around here, what do we see down the lane? We see 2 T69s, and they are going to be raining fire on whoever gets spotted over here. And Sarge, if he reverse angles properly, he's going to do a fantastic job here. Actually, he's put out a hit of his own on Art of War.
That's right.
And we see impacts on the dirt around Art of War. That's T69s taking shots.
Wreak Havok staying in the position to get that crossfire from the city into the courtyard, but none of the light tanks are actually moving to the flag capture. Ourselves, as the audience with dramatic irony, can see that if they did go to the flag, there's only one tank left behind to try to stop them. Call Me Sarge takes a hit, though. 1438 to 1780. Another shot fired from Schoolie, but it is a miss. And another shot from Prime Moose, and it either missed or it's a bounce.
That should be the trigger. You see 2 shots coming out pretty fast there. That means an autoloader is over there, or multiple people are over there, or a combination of both.
Ooh, Sarge bounces a shell here as he hits speed weaponry. Fantastic job there. And that is the mobilization of Simplistic on to Sarge. And that's the key, because here we go. Other side of the map. You see those little blue dots? They're moving on to Gap.
Yes, they are. Led by Unknown One. There is a single person over there that is shooting out blind shells beforehand, but Invade is going to push across that cap. Unknown One! Okay. Him and Tevix are battle buddies.
He's okay. He's okay. Large goes down. And the KV5, right before he died, shouted, "Remember me, call me Sarge," sacrificial, trying to hold off the red team from moving into that flag cap. And now we have some great crossfire. Sing and Invade into Art of War as Admiral Drake tries to round the corner in the T69. Art of War gets demolished quickly as Admiral Drake is getting hit from Sing, Invade, and Thybing along with Callus.
Nice track on Admiral Drake. Remember, when you have this position, even if you're down, you just have to wait it out. You can just go for tracks the entire time. Guess what? If you track the entire team. They cannot deny cap. 1 second, red base is captured. GG, Wreak Havok will take the game.
Beautiful play, the KV5. It increases the win chances on that. We're going to take a quick break. We come back. It's going to be the next battle. Ring the bells, bring out your dead. These two teams are head-to-head on Abby, Wreak Havok, and Simplistic. Following Simplistic on the northern section. And to the south, we have Wreak Havok. Go ahead and break down the tank selection for me, Greed Tour.
3 AMX 5100s and 2 C69s for Wreak Havok, 2 T69s and 3 AMX 1390. Wah wah woo wah. Okay, so a very contrasting difference in styles, even though you guys all see 3 AMX 1390s and 15100s are very different. One's a light tank, one's a heavy tank. The heavy tanks tend to be a lot less, I would say, mobile, but AMX 5100s are decently mobile.
Look at this spread, too, on the map real quickly from Simplistic, cutting the map in half, essentially, or at least a third of it in their northern position here.
Yep, and actually Khalees over here is going towards the Abbey, but he's not going to quite go up there. And something cool and interesting is I'm actually going to jump over to Tevix right quick. He's climbing up the mountain.
You can do it, Tevix.
He is usually an arty player. Like, as long as I've ever known Tevix, he's been a fantastic artillery player. But now he's actually evolving into a rather proficient, I'd say, T1 player.
It's a little T1 Cunningham that could, trying to get up to where those poppy flowers are.
Well, from here you have a fantastic vantage point on the east, and you actually can escape after that scout run. Very important thing to consider when you're a light tank and you're scouting, where you're going to leave after you scout. It's not how do I enter as much as how am I going to live and leave from this run. Ooh, nice spotting here on a Tevix. Not able to leave from that one, just as I'm talking about how important it is.
At what cost was it climbing the mountain?
It's okay, he looks like an 8.6 arty player right now.
In a T1.
Low blow, but now we're seeing Simplistic move to the lower section of the map on the east side. And they're going to be turning the corner here, pushing pretty quickly, where Wreak Havok has their major firepower on the west side, and they have spotted 2 of the tanks, 2 of the T69s down that alleyway for the Abbey in the center. Trading some shots as Callus, along with the other T69s, did one land.
Ooh,
Speed weaponry made up, but Callus himself, 789 to 1350. Another hit lands, 538. He is in trouble. 298. There goes Callus. One of the tier 8 tanks is down. Simplistic already has an advantage.
Very, very good job there. Ooh, Lador just going to get tracked in the open, but that crossfire on Khalees was so perfect. There was no escape for him. Nowhere could he hide in his base and escape. Oh, there goes Waffles.
T1 goes down. Simplistic still has that tier 8 advantage lead, 41 to 33. Snipe for food, as we see on the screen. T69 hiding behind the bushes. Might try to get a shot against A-Large. A-Large behind the house in the rocks, though. The unknown one keeps him spotted. Has not spotted the other 2 red tanks from Simplistic that could move in on the cap. Unknown one taking some fire, but does not land. T69 again trying to get a shot against him. He's bugging out of there, not fast enough. Admiral Drake takes down another little engine that could. Simplistic still continuing in the lead here. Only lost 1 tank, their T1. Wreak Havok has lost 3 sets of eyes and ears, 1 with great firepower. Callus, Tevix, an unknown one.
But
now,
here's the hard part about Abby. You know, you have a lot of map coverage, you have a lot of positional advantage, but how can you reasonably be aggressive now?
Guys, hey, look out. Thybane down to 124 hit points right now.
Oh, really?
Then he goes out. This is great crossfire by Simplistic here. They have tanks in the Abbey, tanks in the enemy's base, and from there was nowhere for Thybane to get away from. He had a little tiny mountain to hide behind. That was it.
It's great crossfire by Simplistic, but overall it's the positioning of Wreak Havok that really enabled Simplistic to make these calls. Of course, Simplistic had the advantage, 9 tier points, and then now much bigger. It's what? 17 tier points right now?
but 2 hits do land
24 to
against
41.
the Simplistic players that are trying to capture the red base, knocking them back a bit for the point score. 11 seconds left.
Yeah, I think Invade, you should start just doing random shots. 5 seconds.
Yeah, he did do random shots. He might be reloading right now, or he could be holding that last shot for a definite one, but it's not going to be enough.
Nope, it's not. Simplistic takes the win with the base capture. We're going to take a quick break. there's gold up in them there hills. Some of that gold will be from a great victory between these two teams. It is 1-1. What's the tank selection?
3 T69s, 2 AMX 1390s on the side of Wreak Havok. Simplistic is sporting 2 AMX 5100s, 2 AMX 1390s, and a single T69. So just a difference in autoloaders, but obviously those 5100s are able to do a lot of damage. Now they chose the north side. There are some pretty decent spots, as we've seen before, for those 5100s to be active.
That is Waffles in the T1 going down on the island under the lighthouse there.
Yep, they was in the lighthouse section. So now red team Simplistic spawning from the north is going to take control of that area. Look at the spread of Wreak Havok. This is similar to the spread that Cunningham's had earlier on in the matchup. But because of the commitment of the opposing team, which was Mop 4 on the western side, taking down who was left in that section, and honestly being able to push in with the AMX 5100, did kind of shut him down a bit in that great map control.
Simplistic has definitely shown the same type of style, and I think they're Native American guys. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because I think they're part of the Wait-and-See tribe. Yeah.
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10, Greetorp.
10 out of 10.
As a Native American, I will tell my people not to get angry with you about that.
10 of 10.
All right, so AMX 5100s in the bushes, speed weaponry, Schoolie right around the corner. We've seen some T32s hold that corner in the past by some other teams. Some effectively, some not so effectively. Not effectively, as I can remember, is Fulcrum versus River of Blood. Fulcrum pushed in, got this around, took him down quickly. Here we have Singh up in the hill, just singing to himself, cruising around to try to get any spots he can. Not being concerned with any arties trying to take a shot, because no arties on either team. Waffles, only tank that has been destroyed. Look at those giant spools of cable. Now, if you guys want a better sense of how huge these tanks are, those spools are big. People can use those as small dinner tables. And the AMX 1390 is even taller than those.
I would not like to use a spool of cable as a dinner table.
The giant crane spools, we did outside in my backyard. It was pretty cool. Like we'd have cookouts and stuff in an open fire, and we use it as tables. Admiral Drake, right in a great position to get any shots that are spotted. Tanks that are spotted, rather. On the island side. Ooh, look at this. Beachfront property is what Simplistic is checking out. Going around the rocks and through the water. Moving in slightly. They could get scouted by one of the Simplistic tanks in H3. And they are indeed scouted. 5100 is going to say, we don't care. Are they going to keep pushing? No, they're going to hang back for a little bit.
Did they spot Invade?
They did not spot Ibane. No, he is not spotted.
What about Invade in the 1390?
Nope. No one is spotted for the side of Simplistic.
Oh,
but now,
here we go, the big push. Primus and Art of War have been spotted way beforehand. Shots have been fired, but guess what? They dodged bullets, baby. They're the Phil Hellmuth of this game.
Invade trying to hit those AMX 5100s in the water. Both have taken some damage, but not enough to make them incapacitated. Art of War now moving around against Invade. They're going to get this around.
Invade,
447 out of 1100. Prime Moose being targeted himself. Invade understands, uh-oh, guys, this is it. This is it. 841 to 191. Art of War lines up the shot. Wow, a miss from Art of War. Invade at 190. Prime Moose could clean this up if Art of War is clipping, but they are keeping their turrets set on that AMX 1390. But Callus in his T69 sees his friend in trouble and will have his shots lined up if possible, trying to get in a better position to get that crossfire.
It's only going to take one shot, and I'm expecting these 1390s to pop up here in about 30 or so seconds and just simultaneously take him out.
Yeah. Callus and an unknown one can get into positions, though, to kind of defend him and really punish those AMX 1390s, but it looks like they're not going to do that. They're instead going to defend the center, where Singh is taking a lot of damage. Admiral Drake pushing on in alongside with a large in that T1. Singh was forced to push out there. and they're just losing more and more position. Simplistic playing this out very nicely.
Yep, singing a different tune now, having himself being in the hill area for a while. Invade. One more shot. Art of War, he gets it. Now he's going to have to move back behind the rocks and telling his teammate Callus, help. But Prime Moves gets the kill against Invade, the revenge kill. Schooley takes down Thybane in the T1. That leaves an approach open for Simplistic to move further down on the west side of the hill. But Wreak Havok is trying to counter that pressure by spreading out, leaving 2 of the light tanks all the way to the east side, one moving to the east village to see if any approach is going to take that way. He's not going to find any tanks. That's going to indicate to the rest of his teammates, okay, they're all on the western side of the hill.
Right now, though, I feel like Simplistic is at a huge disadvantage, and I wonder if you guys agree, because Admiral Drake is slightly less than half health, and speed weaponry is maybe at 2/3, whereas the rest of Wreak Havok is still rather healthy.
If Simplistic can actually move to the north and swing around and get the kill against Sing, that will be beneficial. They don't have to fully commit, but that could even the playing field, even though there's an HP difference between the two teams.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you right now. Because Wreak Havok, they're going up the east side. They will be spotted here. And remember what's going around. It's a T-69 and AMX 1390. Which of those two tanks are going to be able to shoot up into the hill region? Probably not a lot of them, so it's going to be pretty difficult. But Admiral Drake is being caught out of position, so maybe you are absolutely right. He's going to be taken down immediately. Oh my goodness, Sing only 1 shot away from being killed here. What big plays Wreak Havok was able to.
A-Large is going to go for the kill. Can he get it?
Ooh, no, 33 is going to have to reload.
But it looks like speed weaponry is peeking up.
Go for it, yeah, go for it, A-Large. You got this.
33 at 1100.
You got the touch. You got the power.
T1 could maybe kill him, just Goomba. Just a Goomba drop.
No, man. You can kill him and stay alive. You don't need to Goomba. Got this.
That's true.
Can do this.
It's very true.
A-Large, I believe in you.
It's going to be tough. That elevation arc of the T1 is not as good as other tanks like a T32. But Call Me Sarge getting lit up by A-Large, and Call Me Sarge misses. Schooley cleans it up. Simplistic is now on the cleanup trail, 25-25, at least trying to here.
Still, center control is actually given up. I'm sorry. So neither team really has it. They have to go back into this denying type of play. But Tevix being such a big key player in the back over here, able to spot out a lot of these tanks still. The AMX 1390 played by Sing.
When did Tevix get back there?
Tevix went around the East Village side and pushed up.
With the
so pro.
Yep.
So pro.
Seriously. Because he saw no one approaching from that side.
Big plays right there, man.
Oh, he's going to get discovered, though. And
ammo racked. Prime Moose takes down the T1.
He needed that ammo rack to
Overkill. Unknown one.
No kill like
Callus can take it down. But here's speed weaponry saying, you leave my friends alone. Schooley as well. She's getting the shots on Unknown one, taking a rear position behind Callus. But these two T69s up against AMX 5100s with higher HP, this could be a death sentence for Wreak Havok on the hillside.
Maybe not, because Sing here is prepared to come in. He is in right now F4. And guess what? If Khalees and Unknown One can catch the attention here of the rest of Simplistic, Sing could come into this fight, and if he just doesn't take a hit, he could get this.
Prime Moose, 153. Sing cleans it up. He has 33 HP left.
All right.
Speed weaponry, Schooley, only ones left alive for Simplistic.
They have to go for it, and Sing is able to get a couple of shots out right now. He is missing. But they're going to go for these T69s because they know they're clipping at this point. Unfortunately, they just cannot get a shot. Sing has free reign. Look at how much damage is being done already before the engagement. Khalees able to get a shot off. Can he get another shot off, though? That's the question.
Sing crashed and died, not paying attention as he went off the hill. Oh, man.
Went Durasta mode.
That's tough. That's tough because he was the MVP in that engagement, getting multiple shots and a lot of misses from the MX 5100s, but they're not missing.
Unknown One going to be targeted down first.
Boom.
And down he goes. Are there enough shots, though? That's the big question.
Simplistic doesn't have to engage. They can just back off.
Yep,
they have
30
the
seconds.
Advantage.
Come on, Khalees. He hesitated.
Yeah, there's no reason to hesitate. But that AMX 5100, the other one being played by Speed Weaponry, he was kind of motioning that he might have had another shot.
Even it out.
Khalees is going to finish reloading for sure. Unless he's... No, he's not.
No, he's on reload. I don't know. Yes.
Oh, tie it up. 6 seconds left to go. They're not going to meet each other on the other side of the hill. This will be a draw.
Wow, wow, woo, wah. Guys, such an exciting play. I knew it. I knew it. It was
He
going to
knew
be a
it.
draw.
He knew it.
No, there's no way.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. Want to give a huge thank you to all of our production team, and also Frodan as our dedicated cameraman. Green Torp, go ahead and break down the different tanks we have.
2 T69s, 3 AMX 1390s, and 2 Tier 1s. Over on the side of Wreak Havok. And guess what? 3 AMX 1390s to mimic those other AMX 1390s. But 2 WZ132s
I
instead
like
of
it.
T69. So we're going to see how those WZ132s are being used.
Shots fired already on the map. They did not go east. They went west this time. More of the open play style in the fields. There are some ridges and some dips and dives and ducks and dodges here to try to stay out of firing range, or at least out of the reticle of your opponents. But Schoolie in the WZ132 is taking the lead right now for Simplistic.
Well, if he can dodge a ball, he can dodge a shell. So it's all on him to try and bait out Khalees and Call Me Sarge here, who are getting a little bit greedy, as it looks like they want to go for that, but hesitation here from Sarge. He doesn't want to risk killing himself really early in this map. A few meters forward, and he'd be in a nice little hole in the ground where he could get some great hull down, but he's not going to go that far yet. Doesn't want to get spotted.
Callus edging him on. Go, man, go, go, go. No, you go, you go. Call Me Sarge now took a hit from Schoolie. Schoolie shutting that down. Callus like, okay, back up, back up. Bad idea. But Invade, Unknown One, and Sing could land some great shots if Simplistic overcommits in the center area. But Simplistic is staying way to the south right now for the rest of their team members.
Ooh, Snipe for Food is going to go down. Where was he? Oh, out in the open over in, that is about G1. Poor little guy goes down.
Unfortunate, but that is going to be a slight advantage for Simplistic taking down and committing first blood against Wreak Havok. They are tied 1-1. We are in battle number 5 because of multiple draws, because of 2 draws, which means this will be match point for any of these teams that do win a Procol Orf Cup.
Someone was spotted in the back of the red team Simplistic here, and that was over in like K1, I think. Someone was spotted. Sarge was putting some shots out. Did he take any damage?
I don't think so. No damage has been taken against Simplistic. They've only been spotting consistently as Schoolie. And that is just going back and forth. Call Me Sarge.
Oh, speed
Down
weaponry.
75%.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
I was wondering if perhaps one of the red players had taken that. I see right there in the bottom of the screen.
WZ132. Yeah, you did take a lot of damage there.
No, that's is it?
Yeah.
285 and a 1050.
Here, let me explain
Holy
something real
moly.
quick. If we haven't seen a tank as we are the blue team, we might not be able to get that update on damage. Yeah.
And now we do have the
So blind fire.
Yeah, this is the way the servers work to kind of counteract any kind of hacking and stuff. They don't send you data that you
Me
shouldn't get.
gusta.
Yes.
That is awesome.
Well, now we're seeing Wreak Havok push towards the east side of the map, towards the railroad station. We could see them go down the southern section via the eastern side of the railroads, or the western side as one of the tanks may be approaching, causing Simplistic to move in, thinking they're on the other side of the railroad. Guess what? We're not. We can just dive down a little bit on that dip right before the railroads, get some shots, take cover, and then shoot back. Simplistic bunching up here, and they're going to be a little bit cautious now that speed weaponry has taken so much damage. He's down less than 25% hit points.
Yeah, and they can, again, just keep ducking behind these train tracks, dodging any shots.
And here they're about to go into a little dip here. Invade, Sing, an Unknown One. Going forward, they're going to get all the way into about G7 here. I don't think they're going to run into any Simplistic players, though, as no one in Simplistic appears to be anywhere to the east of the 4 line.
No, the most eastern tank for Simplistic is at K4.
Well, I doubt he'll be spotted, as Invade here is going to go up onto the ridge. Does he catch anyone? Does anyone catch him?
Nope.
Oh.
No spots yet.
Yeah,
but
that is an unfortunate shortcoming of Tier 1
No, he
tanks.
has been spotted. Schoolie has been spotted.
Oh, duck.
Side of Wreak
Invade,
Havok.
duck.
Invade.
He has to know.
Invade isn't lit.
No, he's not lit.
He's not?
He's not
No,
lit,
no,
but
oh,
he's trying
that is
to line up the
the
shot
ones in
across the
front. Okay,
field
gotcha,
there to
gotcha.
hit Schoolie. Now he's going to stop. He's going to stop. Wait, no, he doesn't have a
Yeah,
shot yet.
he had to get in draw range.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Shots fired. Schoolie taking some hits. 264 HP is dealt from Invade against Schoolie. Schoolie at 534 out of 1050, just
Nice.
around 50%.
And they're going to dive.
This is the push from Wreak Havok. They want the win.
Ooh, and Unknown One takes a huge hit here. Number of 1390s now for Wreak Havok are a little bit low. I'd be worried if I were Wreak Havok about pushing in at this point.
Call Me Sarge gets a kill against the T1. Simplistic now moving to the north on the west side. A little bit jumbled up here as we see Wreak Havok moving in a good pattern. 3 light tanks taking the frontal approach as the T69s hang back and try to land those shots from the crossroads at the railroad. They do have 3 tanks spotted on the side of Simplistic. They know where they're going. They have one of the T1s set up in that section to see their movement. Schooley, 286 out of 1050, just over the hill. Invade is trying to move in. They're getting some shots fired against Simplistic. Unknown One leading the charge, trying to get the hit on Schooley. Schooley's going to be surrounded in the WZ-132. Shot is hit, 22 HP. Down, and they do. Unknown One gets the kill against Schooley.
And now the Amex 1390s are going to close up on their opponent's Amex 1390s. Wreak Havok has a very formidable advantage. All tier 8s are up 40 tier points against 25.
This is big. This is big. 4 minutes left on the clock. Wreak Havok needed this win to be a contender for Vegas. And all they have to do is shut down the rest of Simplistic. Simplistic still has fight left in them. If they're able to match the shots and get better damage or strike more alpha damage against Simplistic, they could turn this around. But
oh no,
Callus
it's not going to happen.
Hey, Large, this approach from Simplistic is just really bold here. They were expecting their enemies to just not be ready for this attack, but it is so out in the open, no cover on the approach, too great of a distance for 1390s to attack Wreak Havok in sitting still positions like this.
Goodbye Art of War. That's going to be the second to last tier 8 Prim Moose. Where is he? He's still going to be hunted as there he is right there. Singh is right next to him. He gets tracked. Prim Moose is a sitting duck.
98 HP. Call Me Sarge finishes it off. Only 1 tank left alive. The T1 Cunningham. This is it. This is the victory march of Wreak Havok as they will complete this match series in battle number 5, 2-1 against Simplistic. All they have to do is find that 1 T1 Cunningham, get the flag capture, or wait it out the remaining 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Admiral Drake does not have enough firepower, does not have enough speed, doesn't have enough of pretty much anything except eyes and ears to see when the enemy's coming. He's going to try to run away, but it's too late. Victory to Wreak Havok, and that was a great game on Pro Orfka. They really shut down Simplistic.
Yeah, Simplistic was just picked apart. Wreak Havok just had the better overall all-around advantage throughout that game. Now,